Hello, what's going on, everybody? My name is Shadow. What's going? Today we are playing some KSP, and in today's mission, we plan on flying to the mountain again and redeploying the base because last time it was rolling down the hill. And then we're also going to deploy this relay with it as well, so they can have connection to the KSC or passing satellites. And we already have a Kerbal put into the base. It is Adstead. Last time we did not have anybody in the base, so even though it was rolling, we didn't have to worry about killing anybody. I did modify the plane just a little bit. I added the parachutes to the main wing and up here, and then I added an extra pair of brakes just because we need to slow down more a lot before we detach the stuff. Took a couple of versions. Yeah, let's get to it. It's definitely a long flight. Might speed up the flight, I don't know. This thing, it needs about 100 meters a second for liftoff, but if you're trying to pull up in this thing while around that speed, you will lose speed and then drop down in height. So it's good to wait until you're about 150-ish. Top speed in this thing is like 230, 240, 100 meters a second. It's alright. It gets me where I need to go for now. The next time we play, the next mission most likely will be to the ice cap, and I'll be doing a similar style mission as this one, but with a bigger plane, just so we can have more fuel to get there. Because I tested it once with this plane itself, and no, I cannot make it to the ice caps. I get close. I do get close. So I figured a bigger plane, and if I do a bigger plane, I can probably do a little bit bigger of a base instead of these mini bases, probably a normal size base or something. And I want to stick a relay out there. The relay is pretty simple. It's just three service bays with some batteries. This one has all the batteries in it, in fact. This middle one should have the probe core so I can control it along with some batteries. Yep. And then this rear one is kind of like my gyroscope thing. I put a bunch of the these inline reaction wheels on a cube thing. This cube, and I just kind of made it like a gyro type of thing, so I should have be able to theoretically turn really easily. And then there's also this really big one, and other than that, that's pretty much it for this thing. And there's a couple solar panels on it. And then here's the base as well. You guys have seen it before it rolled down a hill. Same thing and all. It's just this time there's somebody in it. And now it's just gonna take a couple minutes to fly to the mountain again. You can see the tip of it there. Yeah, I have been testing out some plane ideas for the Ice Cap mission. And the reason I'm just doing some stuff around Kerbin is I would like to get more experience hauling like bases and stuff. Because if I'm gonna do stuff to like the Mun with bases, I need to have an idea or at least a foundation to build off of. So I'm gonna do it around here on Kerbin with planes first, and then I can get to rockets. I know I put one base so far on the Mun, but I want to do Minmus next. Because that would be a cool one to get a base on, or even just a space station around. As you can see, we are now about 99 kilometers away, only going 200 meters a second. Well, if you guys want, you should be able to skip roughly 5-6 minutes ahead, and we'll be right near the mountain. And if that's wrong, I'll put a little note in on when you can skip to, and we'll be at the mountain. As you can see, Jeb has a good view. You can see just about everything, except for the parachute kind of ruins it, but you can see just about everything. The other guy, not so much. Yeah, his view kind of sucks. But at least he's safe. He is protected. So the plan is just to go right as close to the ground as I can, pull the brakes, and then pull the chutes, and hopefully not break anything. But if I do, I should be okay as long as it's not like an air intake. Otherwise, I'm screwed. If I lose an air intake, I can't really use any of my engines, which is definitely a no. Just want to play myself down a little bit so I can gain more speed. It ain't gonna be much speed, but it is more speed. We are losing speed. Try to gain some more. Putting ourselves down a little bit. I still want to have Appalachians of around 3,000 or so, because once I'm close to the mountain, I should be around mountain level height, at least the peak of the mountain area. Alright, let's see how close we are now. We are now at 52 kilometers. Doing alright. If there's enough time after landing the base and deploying the relay, I might show you guys the ice cap plane that I'm working on, or at least a version of it, so you guys can have a sneak peek into what the next mission might be. See, we are 37 kilometers out. I need to re-angle myself so I am pointing towards the mountain more. That should be good. And I want to keep going up a little bit. I know we're going to lose some of that speed that we were trying to collect, but it's alright. Because now we're going to trade off the speed for altitude. Okay, now turn it back to speed. So you can see we're 16 kilometers out. Doing alright. I think for this last 10 kilometers, I might time warps times 2. Okay. Slow that time warps down just a little bit. Let's try and angle ourselves right onto that. Okay. Now you can see we are coming right for that. Once we're about 2 to 3 kilometers out, I'm going to stop thrusting. So stop the thrust, deploy the wheels, and deploy the brake. And now what you want to do is just hit your spacebar and have the parachutes deploy. And boom, right next to the rover. And okay, what exploded? Okay, we lost our tail brakes. That I can live with. I can live with that. Try to destroy anything on the rover? Nope. Okay, yep, I can live with that. It's perfectly fine. I want to come over here to the rover so we can deploy the base. Let's pull these relay legs up so we don't break anything on accident. Okay. Just slowly make our way up here. Okay. Now I'm going to hit the brakes again. I want to stop here. And first I shall deploy the base. Okay. Uh-oh. That sucks. Alright. Let me deploy the base, then deploy this. Now I'm going to use my brakes. Turn those off, go forwards. Just enough. I can swing out of the way and hit the brakes. Alright, Jebediah. You've done a good job. You have landed the plane next to the rover and the base and the relay. Pretty good job there, Jeb. I'm proud of you. Now we're just going to pull the rover over to the base, so if the other guy wants to use it ever, he can. And doesn't have to walk like a mile. Okay. There we go. And let's switch to... Yeah, we can switch to this. Let's see, are we able to open these? Not from the inside, okay. We'll switch to this thing. And let's make it stand upright. Deploy the legs before it falls over. And there we go. This thing is now landed. We have our relay antenna. It's pointing directly upwards, and it's got solar panels on it, so I can collect some sun. Okay. Now, if I believe right, they can come out through that. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, I guess he's stuck in there. Oops. We'll have to figure that out again next time, I guess. But the base is here, the rover's here, and the relay's here. Oh, it's not bad at all. And we can switch back to Jebediah, and we can recover the vessel. Alright. Now we go to the tracking station. You see we have this ship, this the relay, we have the actual that ship, and then we have a couple of debris that is probably from when I destroyed the tail of my plane. Yeah, that's most likely what happened. So let's recover the debris. Okay. Alright, now we got a little mini base set up on the mountain. It's not bad. Of course, if we ever need to use the Kerbal in there, we'll have to recover them most likely, but it's alright. Or we can send out a crew to attach a bigger docking port or a capsule or something to his thing so he can get out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That'll be it for today's video. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be going to the ice cap. And I hope you guys have a good day. Peace out.